Hi guys, in this lecture we are going to work on the list of doctors in the home page. So if the logged in person is user or doctor or normal user or admin, anyone, home page should be same. In the home page we should have the list of doctors present in the application, list of approved doctors. So in the deployed version I will see here, you can see this is the home page. So here we will be having the list of doctors. So we are having some basic information about the doctor, senior cardiologist, experience, fee per, location, timings. If you click on this, we are going to get the doctor book appointment page. So we are going to select the date, time, we are going to check the availability. If it is true, we are going to book it. So this is the flow. Now we just have to, in this lecture, we'll be building this home screen. Let's go and work on the home screen. Home. So actually in the home, we are getting the user data in the get data. So now already we are lucky, already we have everything ready here. So I'm going to write get all approved doctors, get all approved doctors for the users. So second will be empty and third will be this. Here we don't require the get method, it is post method. So it will throw the error because we don't have that API. Now let's go and create the API in the user because it will be accessible to all the people. I think we already have the get all doctors in the doctor route. Just copy, no, not in the doctors, in the admin route, get all doctors. And here let's go to the user route and paste it here. So the route will be same, but it should come from the user. And here we'll be having the find right. I'll just write the condition status is equal to approved, get all approved doctors. That's all. Now let's see. Now we don't have any errors. That means our API request is successful. So let's go to the UI, network, refresh the page, open, get all approved doctors. We should get 2 doctors. Yeah, we got 2 doctors. So now I'll log out and log in with the user credentials, not with normal user. So normal user is varun@gmail.com and 1234567 is my user ID. Refresh. Yeah, here you can see user Varun and these are the normal. So in the home page we are going to display the list of doctors available in the application. So here I am going to create a component called as the doctor.js RFCE. It is a reusable component while we are mapping and looping. So here we are going to get the doctor object and I will write a div with the class name card, and card title should be the doctor name dot h1 dot card title, h1 dot card title should be doctor dot first name and doctor dot last name, doctor dot last name. So as of now this is enough. Now let's go and write the map logic in the home page. So const doctors and set doctors use state null. Let's import this use state null. So after getting the response I am going to write if response, if response.data.success set doctors is equal to response.data.data. So here I am going to write a row and here I'm going to map doctors.map. I'm going to write call span is equal to 8 xs24 sm24 lg8. Yeah, this is expected, and here I'm going to close the call. That's all. It should have one more parenthesis. Now in this call I am going to render the doctor component, and I'll pass the prop doctor is equal to doctor is equal to doctor. So here we don't have the show loading and hide loading. We should have that. Const dispatch is equal to use dispatch, and above this we are going to we should show the loader dispatch show loading, after the response dispatch hide loading, even in the catch block also dispatch hide loading, and console.log if there is any error. So let's remove this for time being. So let's import show loading and hide loading. First we need this, and also show loading hide loading from redux / alert slice. That's all we need. Now let's open the home page. Loading is superb. Here you can see we got Arjun Kumar and Venkatram. So now I am going to have some gutter to the doctors. Superb. Now let's go and have the remaining details. First let's make it padding 20 from all the sides. So here I am going to write anything. So I'll use the p tag or any whatever it may be. So normal I'll use p tag only. After name I am going to have phone number. So in the bold tag I am going to have phone number, and value should be in the normal phone number. Then email, there won't be email for the doctor, so let's have consultant hours. So first one is address is equal to doctor.address, and then we'll be having let's see in the deployed version fee per visit and timings. So fee per visit, okay, let's use the same thing. We don't require this p tag, and that means class name. So just copy this and replicate fee per visit. Here I think it is having fee per consultants. I think the spelling is wrong. Let me cross check in the MongoDB. What the hell is this? Yeah, doctors fee per consultation. I am copying this property, fee per consultation. Then I'll be having the last one, timings. We are going to have in the form of direct doctor dot timings of 0 to doctor of timings of 1. Now let's see. Refresh. So address India, timings, everything is looking good. We just have to write some styling for the p tag. Let's go to the index.css. So go to the common styling where it is. Yeah, this is the common styling. Somewhere we have to write this. I just write p tag. Color should be black with decreased opacity. Color should be black with some decreased opacity, and margin top should be just 3px. Important. Let's see. And padding top also 0. Important. Let's make it complete. Margin and padding 0. Padding 0 important, and margin 0 important. Yeah, now this looks clean. So after the main title we are going to keep one HR, horizontal line. Yeah, so this is the name and this is the details. So when we click on this, we are going to navigate to the what it is doctor booking page. So here the card box shadow we have to decrease. Let's go to the index.css. Where is common? Card. Yeah, card gray. I'm going to decrease it. Yeah, this looks clean. So this should be cursor pointer. So every card should be cursor pointer, or else I am going to write a class called as the dot cursor pointer, and the property will be cursor pointer. So here also I'll write that property, cursor pointer, and here I am going to write const navigate is equal to use navigate, and here I am going to write on click. So it should navigate to the so it should navigate to slash appointments, book appointment slash doctor ID, appointment slash doctor dot underscore ID, doctor slash underscore ID. Let's click on this. Yeah, it is going to the respective route with the doctor ID. That means this route. So book appointment. So here also we are going to fetch the details, and we are going to work on the booking in the next section. Thank you. In this section we are going to work on the booking appointment screens. So first of all I will show you the demo how it gonna look. Here you can see this is the deployed version. So this is the route, booking appointment followed by the doctor ID. So first we are going to display the doctor name, then we will be having the timing section as well as the basic info. So you can get rid of the basic info because already we are having the basic info in the home. So if you want to see the basic info in the booking appointment screen also, you can have it. You just need to copy and paste the content. So this is somewhat the difficult concept. So first we are going to display the normal timings of the doctor. So in the deployed version I have given the format HH, MM and SS also. Now in the current version we are not using the SS, we will be using only HH and MM. Then we are going to select our slot. First we are going to select the date, then we are going to select the time. Even in the time also we are going to display the available hours, because here you can see the doctor timing hours is 6:30 to 16:30. So if I go to select time, I could able to select only from the respective time slots 6:30 to 16:30. I cannot select 4, 5, 6 all those things. So we have to apply this validation also. I will leave this validation up to you, so you can go through the documentation and apply. Now for this we need to have a model in the backend, that is appointment model, which will take the user ID, doctor ID, date and time. So based on that we are going to perform the check availability API endpoint. So we are going to get a result like slot available or not available. If it is available, we are going to show the book now button. So that is the process. So first I'll go to the backend or else first we can also create the front end. Anyhow, let's get started with the front end. Later I am going to work on the back end. So this is related to user only, so I'm going to create in the root pages book appointment dot js. Go to the app.js. So here I'll copy the route and I'll paste it. Book appointment / doctor ID / doctor ID format document. And here also, instead of profile, I am going to have book appointment. I think we have not created anything in this. Let me create the functional component. Now I will get the snippet. That's all. So I got the snippet. Now let's go to the book appointment and create the default layout in this. Oh, layout, not default layout. Layout. In this layout, so first one will be the page title. Page title will be the doctor name. So let's see what is the page title in the deployed version. Yeah, doctor name only. So dot page title. So we are going to have the doctor name. First of all, import the layout. Import layout from component / layout. Now here we are going to have the params. Oh, sorry, we need not to have in the props. I'll just write const params is equal to use params. So it's almost similar to get doctor info by ID page. We are going to get the credentials and details of the doctor. So let's go and bring that code. So this is the profile, right? So get doctor data, this is the one, and also the use effect. So copy this entire code. So instead of writing everything from scratch, so put it here. We are going to copy and paste the import statements also. I think we need not to have this 2 / because it is present in the root folder. Remove this. Here also remove this. Control S. Dispatch is not defined. Okay. Const dispatch is equal to use dispatch, and also set doctor. So for that I am going to write const doctor set doctor use state initially null, and also we are going to have the user. User is equal to state.user, and I think we are good. Page title, yeah. So here first I am going to write doctor dot first name and doctor dot last name. Doctor dot last name. So here we have to send doctor ID, not user ID. So get doctor info by user ID. Okay. No, here we are sending the doctor ID only. Doctor ID. Here also doctor ID. That's all. We are going to change the endpoint. Get doctor info by doctor ID, or you can directly write ID, because ID is nothing but the doctor ID only. If it is having some other, we can use the doctor ID or user ID. So get doctor info by ID. So now what we are left with, doctor first name and last name. So here we are going to display this if doctor is not equal to null. If doctor, then only we are going to display that content. Div page title. Actually this is h1. That's all. Now let's go to the doctor and create an endpoint for this. Go to doctor's route. So get user doctor info by user ID. So now I am going to write get doctor info by ID. That means normal document or doctor ID. Write ID request.body dot doctor ID. That's all. So I think we are good. Let's go to the endpoint now. Not endpoint, the UI. Yeah, I'm going to click on the Arjun Kumar. Here you can see I got the Arjun Kumar. So now first I'm going to put one HR. I'll have one HR. Then in the normal text I'm going to have h1 dot normal text. First in the B bold I'm going to have timings. Outside of the bold I'm going to write moment of doctor dot timings of 0. Moment of doctor dot, or else we can directly write because we are not doing any operations with the text. So doctor dot timings of 0 to doctor dot timings of 1. Timings of 1. Yeah, so I got the timings. Now I'll write 2 buttons. So for the 2 buttons only we have to add the conditions. Now what I will do, const, I'll just write is available and set is available is equal to false. That means slot is available. And then I'm going to write const date and set date is equal to initially moment. That means today, or else you can keep it empty. You state initially null, and also const selected timing, selected timings, set selected timings, initially it is also empty. Now we are going to get 2 components from the entity. The first one will be, I'm going to write a div here. For this I'm going to write a class name. Class name is equal to dflex flex column, should be 1 by 1. The first one will be date picker. The first one will be date picker. We got the date picker. And the second one will be time picker dot range picker. So in this time picker dot range picker we are going to have the format. Going to have format is equal to HHMM. In this date picker I am going to have the format is equal to DD MM YYY. That's all. Now let's see the output ones. So here you can see it took complete width and complete height. So now we are going to have some classes for this. Class name is equal to empty2. We should have some spaces. We got the space. I'll just write empty3. Yeah. So now I'll copy this h1 and all the things and put it in the row call span 12 call. So I'm going to take only half in the web desktop view, and in the web view I'm going to write sm is equal to 24 and xs also 24. So it will take only half width. Even I don't want half, I want only 8. It is far enough. Why it is not taking? I'll write lg is equal to 8. Yeah, now it is perfect. 8 is perfect. So we got the date and we got the time. Now bottom of this we are going to have a button, check availability. Yeah, type primary. Okay, snippets are not working as expected. Button check availability. Check availability. So for this I am going to have the class name btn primary. Button primary. Oh, not button primary, it's a primary button. Primary button and empty2. That's all. And I'm going to write full width button. Yeah, let's have empty3. Okay, even for the div also I'm going to write something, empty2. Not working. p2. Yeah, looking cool. So if I select the date, I'm going to change the date. If I select the timings, I'm going to change the timings. And if I click on the check availability, we are going to send an API call. So if that API call returns true, we are going to show the message booking available, and we are going to show the button book now. Else again we are going to show the check availability only by showing the error message, bookings not available in your selected time slot. So now for that, first of all, let's write on change is equal to set date moment of. We are going to get a value in this moment of value. What we can do, value dot format, it should be dd mm y. And now this one. Oh, actually I have written on change for the timings, not date picker, sorry. Yeah, now I'm going to write on change for the time. On change is equal to same, we are going to get two things. Values, we are going to get values because it is an array. So now I'm going to write set timings, set selected timings. So the first one will be, yeah, already got the snippets, HH and MM. Now we are going to send this parameter to the backend to check the availability. So for the first time we are not going to check the availability because we don't have any appointments. First we have to book and then we have to play with the availability. So bottom of this I'm going to have the button book now. Book now. Then here I'm going to have an API call, const book now. Function should be async, and copy all the content inside this and put it here. So by default show, it is also a post method. Doctor slash book appointment route will be book appointment, and we are going to send doctor ID, user ID, and date, and selected timings. These are enough. If you require anything more else, we will add it in the further lectures. So here if it is success, we are going to show the message toast.success. We need not to navigate to the home. You should navigate in the same page. Navigate is not defined. Yeah, defined. Else show error. First toast dot error, something went wrong. Error booking appointment. Yeah, I think we are good. So we are sending 4 details in the bookings along with the date and timings. Now just call this function when they click on the book now button. On click book now. That's all. So in the similar manner, we are going to write the check availability endpoint, so that we are going to discuss in the next lecture. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. In this lecture, we are going to work on the appointment model as well as the booking appointment and check availability of the appointments endpoints. So first of all, in the last lecture, we are done the APIs like book now in the UI. So here we are sending doctor ID, user ID. Along with this, I am going to write doctor info and user info, because instead of having these API calls in the backend for the MongoDB queries, all those things, anyhow here we have the details, so we can directly write doctor info is equal to doctor, and user info is equal to user info is equal to user. So we have the IDs separately and we have the info separately. Of course, in the infos we will be having the ID, but let's keep it separate. Now let's go to the models and create a new one, appointment model. Appointment model dot JS. So const mongoose is equal to require mongoose, const schema is equal to const appointment schema is equal to new schema. Now I am going to write user ID. I'll just write type is equal to string only. Type string, require true. Then we'll be having doctor ID, type string, require true. Then I'll be having doctor info, type object, require true. User info, type object, require true. Then I'll be having date, type string, require true. Then selected timings, type array, require true. Then comma here also comma. Status, the booking status, the type is equal to require true, and default should be pending. That's all. Yeah, so actually we have a mistake here. So here, while booking, we don't need to specify the selected timings. It is just time, because they will not select from and to. They will select only the exact time, whether it is 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, like that. So it should be time only. It's not an array. Type string, require true. Even in the UI also I will change. So this is just time. Set time. Set time. Moment of value. It's not an array actually, it's a normal thing. Here also value, and also it is not a range picker, it is time picker, normal time picker. That's all. Format document. Set time is not defined. I'm going to change it here. Instead of selected timings, I'll just write time and set time. Time and set time. And here also, while sending the availability or booking, it's just time. Now we are good. Okay, so in the appointment models we have to create the model. Const appointment model is equal to appointment model is equal to mongoose.model appointment schema. Then model.exports is equal to appointment. That's all. So here we are also going to have the timestamps. Timestamps is equal to true. That's all. So we are done with the appointment model. So appointment schema. Yeah. So let's go and create the routes for the appointments. Appointment. Actually we don't need the model for routes for appointment. It is related to the doctor only. The doctor will take care of all those things, so we can write in the direct doctors only. So router.post, just copy any one of these. So get rid of everything in the try block. Rid of everything in the try block, and the route name will be book appointment. I think this is not related to doctor also. You can also write this book appointment in the user also, because the user is booking, and in the doctor you have to write book, changing the book appointment status. So by default it will be empty, so you can write in anywhere. So there is no issue even if you write this endpoint in the user also. So right now I am having in the doctor, or else where I should keep. Okay, I'll keep in the user only, because the user is booking. So here I'll just write book appointment. So here we'll be having book appointment auth middleware. In the try block I'm going to write only one thing: request dot body dot status is equal to pending. So by default we won't get anything from the status in the UI. So now I'm going to write const new appointment is equal to await new appointment dot save. So now we just need to import the appointment model here. Const appointment is equal to /model/ appointment model. I think we are good. Control S. So here in the message I am going to write we have error booking a appointment. Error booking appointment, format document, and if it is successful I am going to write new appointment dot save, right? So if it is successful, we are going to send a notification to the doctor that you got a new booking, please approve or reject. So first you have to find the doctor from the request.body.doctor id. Const doctor is equal to await doctor.find one, so id or request.body.doctor id. Then we are going to write const or else doctor dot unwatched unseen notifications dot push. So type is equal to new appointment request, so message is equal to just write a new appointment request has been made from. Yeah, I'm going to adjust this name. So first let's use the remaining things. Data we don't require anything, and on click also, on click should take to the on click path. On click path should take to the doctor/appointments. We just need to close this. That's all. Find one by update doctor, or else you just need to write await doctor.save. Here it's colon. I think we are good. Let's see. On click path, where is the issue? Yeah, the server got restarted. So we are going to send a notification to the doctor that you got a new appointment request has been made by request.body.userinfo.name, because in the user info we'll be having that. That's all. Now we can call this. If it is successful, a new appointment will be saved as well as the new notification will be pushed to the doctor. So admin I'm going to clear, doctors also I'm going to clear. Now let's go to the booking appointment /API/user/book appointment. Okay, this is also the long lecture, so let's open Mongoose. It has been closed already the last night. I'm going to reconnect it. So let's scroll down and right click on the Share Healthy Udemy. So appointments is empty, doctors is empty. Oh sorry, doctors we have and users is having like this. So now let's open one of the user account. So Varun is anyhow the user of account. I'm going to refresh. Yeah, so let me open the network for the safe side. I'm selecting the date 28th, time. So here doctor timings are 7. So I'm writing like at 9 o'clock I want an appointment. So I'm going to click on the book now. Error booking an appointment. So here you can see we got a message like I think the appointment got saved, while pushing the notification it got failed. So here you can see if I go to the user route, appointment request.body, after new appointment save we are pushing the notification, then it got what it is failed. So I think we should get a, yeah, here you can see we got the appointment. So we have to delete it now because the notifications got failed. The issue, I think you got it. So here you can see we are sending the notification based on the doctor user ID. This is the issue. We cannot send the notifications based on the doctor user ID. We have to send notifications only with the help of normal user ID, because we don't have any separate notification panel or notification UI for the doctor. So here we have to find the user only. Const user is equal to, here also user dot find one, and this user will be request dot body dot doctor info dot user ID. So here I can also write user doctor, or it's a little bit confusing. Let's keep user only. I will write the comments here. Pushing notifications, pushing notification to doctor based on his user ID. That's all. So now I'll just write user, here also user. This time it should work. Const user, yeah, let's hope for the best and try. Same, book now. It's taking long time. Pending. Let me check if there is any internet issue. No. Then why it is not working? Okay, here you can see we are not sending any response to the UI. That's the reason it got failed. I think the booking got added, maybe. If I refresh and if I go to the appointments, it got added, here you can see. And even if I go to the doctors, so we have booked the Arjun appointment. Oh sorry, you need to go to the users, you need to find Arjun, unseen notifications, object. Here you can see we got new appointment request. That means our bookings are working fine. So let's delete this and test one more time. So I'm going to delete this, delete the notification as well as the appointment. So first of all we have to send the response here. After saving the user, response.send, appointment booked successfully, success true. That's all. Now this time it should show the message. So same booking, I'll apply June 28th and timings 8 to 8 o'clock, just 8 o'clock. Book now, appointment booked successfully. So if I open the doctor account in the incognito, I should get a notification to the doctor account. So we have booked the Arjun account, right? So here you can see the doctor is Arjun. Now I'm going to open the Arjun account in the incognito. So I should get a notification to the Arjun account. Localhost 3000 arjun@gmail.com 1234567 login. That's all. Here you can see I got a notification. A new appointment request has been made by Varun. So if I click on this, I will navigate to the doctor appointments. So we don't have this screen, we will create it later. So right now the bookings are working fine. Mark all as seen and I'm going to remove. Okay, delete. Yeah. So now Arjun appointment has been booked on when? So let me check. So Arjun appointment has been booked on 28/6/2022 and time is equal to 8. So if a user tries to book the Arjun appointment on the same date and same time to the next 1 hour or before 1 hour, we should not allow, because actually the normal appointment time will be 1 hour. So we can give anything. So I am keeping the 1 hour. So if a person tries to book at 7:30, he will not be booked, because if he books 7:30, he has to get the time from 7:30 to 8:30, because 8:30 is already occupied to some other user, so he cannot book. So other appointments will be available only from 7 below and 9 after. So we have to block the timings before 1 hour and after 1 hour. Then only it will be fine without any blockers. Now in the next lecture we'll be working on the availability checking. Thank you. Welcome back guys. In this lecture we are going to work on the booking availability check in the application. So this is also one of the difficult concept. In this lecture we are going to perform the complex queries in the MongoDB which related to date and time. So first what we will do means go to user route.js. So this is the booking appointment. Copy the entire thing. Just copy the endpoint and replace it. Check availability. Check booking availability. So let's get rid of everything here. So first of all, to perform the queries in the MongoDB, we should have the time and date in the ISO string format. But we are not storing the data in the form of ISO strings. We are storing in the form of directly required format. So our required format, which is easily readable. So now while comparing, you have to convert it to the ISO string. So first of all, I'm going to write check booking availability, right? This is the endpoint. So to this endpoint we will get date and time and doctor ID. So based on that we are going to write the availability code. So first I will do const date is equal to moment of, I'm not sure whether we have installed moment in the backend. Let me check. Yeah, we did not install. Let me install the moment. npm I moment. That's all. Now I'm going to write nodemon server. The server got restarted. Now we have to convert every date and time to the ISO string format. So first of all, you have to import the moment here. Const moment is equal to moment or require moment. Now moment of request.body.date. So it's actually present in dd mm y format, and we are going to convert it to the ISO string. Then I am going to write the from time. Const from time is equal to so request.body.time only. So time, as I said, we are going to block before 1 hour and after 1 hour. So here this is our actual time. So this is the format, right? HH and mm. So I just write dot subtract 60 in minutes. 16 minutes to ISO string. Now to time will be add 60 minutes. So now if a request come with 28.5, so it is going to check from 28.4 to 28.6. If there is any slot, it is going to show the slot is not available because the slots are already booked. So we have to check before 1 hour and after 1 hour. If you are having the doctor appointment, maximum time will be 30 minutes. You have to check that before 30 and after 30. Here I am keeping 60. That's the reason I have written like this. Now we just have to find with the help of these variables, and also I'll write doctor ID. Doctor ID is equal to request.body.doctor ID. Now remove this await user.save. Now I'll just write const appointments is equal to, I got the snippet, await appointments dot find doctor ID So date, we just need to use the same, greater than, less than, or else we can use, because we don't have the range in date, you can use same. Okay, let's keep like this only. Time you just have to use as it is, greater than, from time, greater than to time, that's all. Okay, let's cross check the logic once. I think date we need not to have like this, just keep it as it is. Date, time is required, and status also. Status should be only approved. So if it is pending or if it is rejected, the appointment is not confirmed. So only if it is approved we are going to get. So status is approved, and now I am going to write if condition. If appointments dot length dot 0, we are going to return appointment slots not available. It should be written. Else it should be success. Both are 200 only. Here success is equal to true, here success is equal to false. Appointments available, here appointments not available. Yes, that's all. Yeah, I think for the first time it will fail because this is very too complex logic working with these dates and times. So let's hope for the best and give it a try. So check booking availability. This is the endpoint which is present in the user only. Now let's go to the book appointment.js. So copy this book now and paste it here. The function name will be check availability, and here instead of book appointment it should be, copy the endpoint, check booking availability. Check booking availability, put it here. We don't need to send the user ID, doctor info, user info. These three are enough. Date, time, and doctor ID. So authorization is fine. So success, else also we are going to show toast dot error response dot data dot message. Cool. Check availability, I'm going to call it now. So on click, check availability. Yeah, so let's refresh the page. So now let's go to the UI. No, not UI, DB. So if you go to the appointments, so the doctor info is Arjun. So Arjun is booked on 28/6/2000. Oh, here we had an issue. So 28 underscore, we got 28 underscore. It should not be underscore, it is hyphen. So sorry for that, somewhere it gone wrong. So let me correct it. Where it is in the book appointment only, maybe. Yeah, here you can see the date format. This is the issue. DDMMYY. It's not hyphen, it is underscore. Yeah, looking cool. Now let's see. So first of all, let's remove the status in the check availability. Later we'll work on the status. First we have to work on the time slots. Whatever it may be, if status is anything, we are going to get the same. Once it is rejected, it will be available. Until unless it will be pending only. Now I am going to select the same date, 28, and I am going to select the same time also. So time is 8. So it has to throw the error with message bookings not available, 8 o'clock. So check availability, appointments available. So our logic is not correct. Let me check the logic once again. 28/6/2022 0800, and let me check in the request payload what I am getting. check availability, check booking availability, payload 28/6/2022 and 0800. So our logic is failed. Now let's go and fix that. 2 ISO string subtract from time, and 2 time we have given HH and MM. Time also greater than from time, less than 2 time. This is also perfect. Let's see in the model. 00. Okay, so here, oh sorry, this is the deployed. I am cross checking the code in the deployed and this. Share the Udemy. Created it, updated it, and time. So I think the issue is MongoDB is not allowing to compare the date and time with the normal format, because it is stored in the normal format and we are comparing with the ISO string. So what I will do means, so while booking also I will convert it to the ISO string. So here we are having this, right? Request.body dot date is equal to moment of is equal to moment of request.body dot to ISO string and it will be present in the ddmmyy format, because in the UI we are using the same thing, ddmmyy format. Even for the time also I will do the same thing. Request dot body dot time is equal to, so it will be present by default in the HHMN and we are going to convert it to the ISO string. So while storing also we are storing in the format of ISO string, and while checking also we will check in the ISO string. So it should work. Now let's go and delete this. First I am going to book it before checking. Select date, so I am going to book on 25 10 o'clock book now. It got booked. Now let's check in the MongoDB. It has to store in the ISO string. Here you can see it got stored in the ISO string format. Now if I open and check the book now with the same date, it has to throw the error now. Oh sorry, by mistake I have clicked on the book now, so I am going to remove one, or else I will remove both. Now I am going to click on book now. It will be only one now. Let's go and cross check. Yeah, we have only one. Date is ISO format, time is also ISO format. Now I am going to click on the check availability. Superb. Here you can see appointments not available, because we are trying to booking on the same date and same time. Now I am going to book on the 12 o'clock. So if I click 12, it has to show bookings available. Here you can see appointments available. If I click 10, let's see, not available. Even 10:30 also should not be available, because it is present in the time frame. What the hell? 10:30 should not be available. Check availability. Okay, let's make it 10:20. Still it is showing same. Now I'll go to 10. Check availability. Only it is checking at the same time. Let's go and have 9. Even in the 9:50 also it should not be available as per the expected logic. Okay, so it is checking only exact time, so please go and fix that. Guys, here you can see in the subtract and add methods we have written 60 minutes, but the minutes, the maximum is 59 only, so that's the reason it is getting blocked. So I will use, instead of 60, 1 hours. 1 hours. Yeah, both are same anyhow, so this time it should work. 1 hours. Here also 1 hours. Yeah, now the appointment is booked at, we have booked it 10 o'clock, so 10 o'clock means 9:44 should also be blocked. Here you can see appointments not available. Even if I go to 10:44 also it should not be available, appointments blocked. Or else if I go to 10:59 also it should not be available, blocked. If I go to 11:01 it should be available. I am clicking level 1, it should be available now. Here you can see available. Even 11 also I think not available, both are same time, not available. Only we can click 11:1. That's all. So like this way the appointments will work. So we are going to book one more appointment. That should be, so the timing of this doctor is 7 to 13, right? I am going to book at 12 o'clock. 12:10. I am going to book at 12:10. So here also we are going to change some logic now. Once they click on the book now, once they click on the check availability, we are going to enable the book now button if it is true only. So check availability, if it is true, we are going to write set is available true. When set is available true only, we are going to show the book now button. Is available true, book now button. And here when is availability is true, we are not going to, okay, yeah, the available should be present at any time, but whenever the availability is changing, we are going to make the book now button false. If it is true only, then only we have to display. So we should have the on change, right, for the time picker and date picker. Yeah, this is the on change. So whatever the value, if it is changing, we are going to make it set is available false. Set is available false. And here also I just write the arrow function, set is available false. Only after the API request coming with the success response that it is available, then only you have to make it enable book now button. That's all. Now let's see. Here you can see initially we don't have the check availability book now button. Now if I click on the check availability, bookings available, I got the book now button. So if I change anything, again the book now button will be disappeared. So I'm going to make it 12:20. 12:20. If I click OK, the book now got hidden because we don't know whether we have the slots or not. Now I'm going to check availability, appointments available. So after booking also we are going to write set is availability false. So after booking, the first one will be set is available false. Set is available false. Now I am going to book it. Book now. Appointment booked successfully. Now if I going to book the same, check the same slot, it has to throw appointment not available. Appointment not available. Even if I go to the 12:30, appointment not available. If I go to 13:30, it should be available. If I go to 13:19, it should throw the error. That's all. So our complete booking logic is working fine. Now let's go and check in the Varun account. This is the Varun account, or where it is. We are going to clear all the notifications to the Varun, not Varun, Arjun. Arjun@gmail.com 1234567 login. He must get lot of notifications. Here you can see 4 notifications. So I am going to make it mark all as read. Scene is equal to delete all. Delete all. That's all. So this is about the booking flow. In the next lecture, we are going to see how a doctor can approve or reject a booking. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. In this lecture, we are going to work on the appointments list page for the both user as well as the doctor. So first we are going to work on the user appointments, then we'll be working on the doctor appointments. So we'll be having a separate page for both the user and login, not login, the doctor. So first, if I go to the appointments, this is the user appointments. So I'll create a page for this. In the root level, I'm going to write this is the root level pages, right? I'll write appointments.js. So RFCE functional component. So now I'll go to the doctor, not doctor, I'll go to the admin doctors list. So copy all the imports, paste it here, and also copy the use effect and the function. Okay, this is the use effect. Use effect, and this is the get data function. That's all. So now instead of doctors and set doctors, I am going to write appointments and set appointments. Set appointments, initially it is empty. So here instead of get doctors data, I am going to replace this as get appointments data. It got replaced. Now here also slash API slash user slash get appointments by user ID. Get appointments by user ID. So we are going to get the appointments to the specific user ID. Now if I go to the backend, we don't have any route for this. So authorization, so set doctors, instead of set doctors you have to write set appointments. And here also in the table you just have to write, okay, just copy the table also, table along with the h1 tag, or else the complete layout. H1 will be appointments, and here we don't have the columns, right? Now I'm going to create the columns. Oh sorry, in the data source I'm going to write appointments only. Appointments, then we need to create the columns. So columns is little tricky. Just copy this and put it here. So we don't have any actions for the user for the appointments. We have only actions for the doctor, whether he can approve the appointment or reject the appointment. So here the first one will be, this is user appointments. The user should able to see the appointment ID. So the first column I am going to write is appointment ID. So title will be ID and data index will be underscore ID, and the second one will be doctor. So the user should able to see the doctor name, doctor, and here data index is equal to, you can write anything. So because anyhow we are having the render content, record dot doctor info dot because we'll be having the doctor info object in the appointment, doctor info dot first name and doctor info dot last name. Then we'll be having the phone number of the doctor if you want to display. Here also it should be the render content. Phone number, code dot doctor info dot phone number and date and time. I'm going to write the column. So this will be also a render content. So I'm going to copy this and put it here. Date and time will be, first we will be having record dot date. We are going to convert it to the moment. Moment of record dot date dot format ddmmyy and moment of record dot time hhmm. This is the date and time, and we don't need the actions for the user, so these are enough. So appointment ID, doctor name, phone number and date and time, and we also need to check the status. Status is equal to data index status only. So once the doctor approves the appointment, the status will be changed here, and also the user will receive the notification. So let's go and check the appointments for the user. Before that, we just have to add the app.js. Appointments, this is normal user appointments. That's the reason it will be in the root level. Appointments. So we are getting an error. You attempted to import. Okay, so we need to remove these import statement issues because we have copied the code. Now the error has gone. So we are not sending any user ID here. If you want to send the user ID also, you can send, because anyhow in this authorization in the backend we will get that while in the middleware. Now let's go to the user, copy this. Okay, let's remember, because we have to copy some more content there. User route, check availability, check booking availability, and here copy this endpoint and put it here. I'll change the endpoint like get appointments by user ID, and here I'm going to write appointments is equal to appointment dot find. We are going to find with the help of user ID request dot body, because in the middleware we are attaching the user ID in the request body. So here appointments data should be appointments. Here also appointments fetched successfully, success true. Error getting appointments, error fetching appointments. Okay, let's cross check the endpoint once. Appointment.js, that's all. I think we are okay. So let's go and check that. So this is doctor and this is user. So let's refresh the page. Superb. Here you can see we got the appointments, appointment ID, appointment doctor name, phone number, date and time. Here you can see we got the date and we got the time. So we have booked at 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock, and also we got the pending status. So now in the next lecture we'll be working on the doctor appointments, where he will be having the actions to approve or reject. So whenever we approve or reject, user will get the notification that your doctor appointment status has been updated. Thank you. See you in the next lecture. Welcome back, guys. In this lecture we are going to work on the doctor appointments page. So right now we are having the only user appointments. So in this lecture we will complete the doctor appointments. From there the doctor can change the status of the appointment. So we will be using the same code almost. So just create the doctor appointments in the doctor not in the admin, in the doctor folder, doctor appointments.js. So copy the exact code what you have written in the appointments, paste it as it is. So here it will be same, and the endpoint will be get appointments by doctor ID. Get appointments by doctor ID. Here I will change it to doctor, and here we have to so here we have to get the doctor ID. So by default we won't be having any doctor ID, so we will have only is doctor is equal to true. So in the backend we are going to fetch the doctor ID, and then we will perform get all appointments by the doctor ID. So here we need not to send any request body, it is a get request. So the user will receive, the backend will receive the user ID. So from there we will fetch the doctor ID only. Now appointments data. So here the doctor will have the appointment ID as the same, and here he will have the patient. Patient name will be only one thing, because patient is not having the first name and last name. Patient is nothing but the user. Record dot user info dot name. Yeah, so first we have to fetch the records, then we will work on the actions. So let's go to the app.js. This is appointments, and here I'll write doctor slash appointments, doctor slash appointments. Here also doctor appointments. Okay, we have to change the component name. Doctor appointments. Here also it will be same. Doctor appointments. Save. That's all. Now let's close everything in the front end. We have to work on the actions once we get the list perfectly. So we got an error. Let's go to the doctor appointments. This is the import error. You have to put // and here also // because it is present inside the doctor folder. Now let's go to the doctor's route. Copy the user route what we have written, get appointments by user ID. Here I am going to write the same thing by copy and pasting. So get appointments by doctor ID, but we don't know the doctor ID. Get appointments by doctor ID. So actually we don't know the doctor ID now. So what I will do, const appointment is equal to require / model / appointments. We got this. Now I'll just write const doctor is equal to await doctor dot find one. With the help of what it is user ID, we are going to find the doctor. Then we are going to send the doctor ID to the appointments. Doctor ID is equal to doctor underscore ID. That's all. So I think it should work. appointments fetched successfully, all those things. Let's see. So this is the Arjun, right? That means doctor. So now I'm going to click on this. So it is going to the normal user appointments. So it has to go to the doctor appointments, where it is menu, layout. So doctor menu. So when they click on that, it should go to doctor / appointments. Doctor / appointments. Now just click on this. Here you can see we got the appointments, but we didn't got any data. I'm not sure why. Let's see. Refresh. Okay. Inspect. Refresh. Okay, we are getting an error. What is this error? Error fetching appointments 500. Yeah, so here you can see we got an error. Cannot read property underscore ID of null. So something went wrong here. So let's go and check it in the doctor's route. Get appointments by doctor ID. Const doctor is equal to, oh, it's request.body, not request.query. Now let's restart. Now refresh. Superb. Here you can see we got the appointments for the doctor now. So this is the doctor profile. That means this is the doctor appointments. This is the user profile. This is user profile. So user will see the doctor name. Doctor will see the patient name. Here you can see Varun, and phone number, everything is same. Now we will be having the action icons here, as like the admin will have the action icons, right? So the user also will have, doctor also will have the same. So I will just copy the action icons from the admin columns. So copy this and paste it in the doctor appointments in the actions. So here we will be having the function like change doctor status, right? Instead of that, I am going to write change appointment status. Here also change appointment status. Change appointment status. So now I am going to copy the function also. This is the function. I'll paste it here. I'll paste it here. The function name will be change appointment status. The doctor can change the appointment status to either confirmed, approved, or rejected. It should be rejected. So if it is pending, we are going to show both. Anyhow, it will be display flex, right? Okay. So we need not to check the approved condition. If it is already approved, we have to be check rejected. If it is pending also, okay. Here only I will put it. I'll show you how to do this. Make a div. Make a div and have the parent element. Format. So now if it is pending, we will be having only, if it is pending only, we will be having approved and rejected. So here also I'll just write reject, approve and reject. Get doctor's data is not defined. So once the change data is updated, we are going to call get appointments data if it is success. And here also, instead of admin, it should go to the doctor route. Change, instead of doctor account, we are going to write appointment status. This is the route. This is the route. So I think we are good. So here we are sending doctor ID, or we need not to send anything, we just need to send the appointment ID. Appointment ID is equal to record dot underscore ID, status is equal to status, whatever we call from the function. We are only having two things, pending, approved or rejected. If it is pending, we are going to make it as approved or rejected. So you can have more status if you want, like block or some other time confirmed or all those things. So this is just an example. Now let's go to the backend admin route. So we are having this API, right? Copy this account status API, paste it in the doctor's page. So it's almost similar, that's the reason I am copying. So change appointment status. So from the UI you will get appointment ID and status. So first you are going to find appointment, and here also you will find appointment dot find one by ID and update. So this will be appointment ID and the status will be updated. So up to here this is okay. Now we need to have the user. So the user will be present at the the user should receive the notification. So you also need to send the user ID. User info. I am going to send the user info, because in the user info we'll be having the user ID, because if you send the user ID again it will overlap with the request.body.user ID. So that will be a problem. So just send the user info along with the status. User info is equal to record.user info, and here what I will do means, while fetching the user.find1 I will use user info dot already we need not to send the user ID, sorry, because in the appointment we will be having that. Sorry for the confusion, we may not require this, because in this appointment we have that. User ID is equal to appointment dot user ID. Appointment dot user ID. So for that await user dot find one, and we are going to unseen notifications dot push. What I will do, where it is, yeah, here only. So unseen notifications. So here type is equal to appointment request change, appointment status change. Yeah, appointment status changed. So here your appointment status has been changed. Appointment status has been, it is approved or approved, rejected or rejected, or whatever it may be. On click it should go to the appointments. That's all, we don't require this now. So appointment status changed successfully. Here error changing the appointment status. Error changing appointment status. So let's cross check the logic once. So from the UI we will receive the appointment ID status. So first we are going to fetch the appointment find by ID, and we are going to update the status. So once the status is updated, we are going to find the user and we are going to send the notifications to that user, like your appointment request has been updated. That means status has been updated, whatever it may be. If it is rejected or approved, so the status will be updated. So when they click on that appointment, that means notification, they will be navigated to the appointments. So this is about the change appointment status. So let's go to the doctor profile. So approve or reject, here we'll be having I want both side by side. Go to the appointment, doctor appointments. So this div also should have the deflex. Last name deflex, and should have px2. Yeah, we have space now. So refresh. So this is Arjun, that means doctor, and this is Varun, this is patient, that means normal user. So now I am going to approve the 10 o'clock appointment which has been booked on the 25/6/2022. So I am going to approve the first appointment, and I am going to reject the second appointment. So first I am going to click on this approve. Error changing the doctor status, so something went wrong. Let's go and check in the MongoDB. So user is not defined. User is not defined. Doctor's route. Yeah, it got changed. Now click on the approve once again. Again it got crashed. Doctor is not defined. So where we have used doctor, line number 99. Okay, in the response.send we are sending the doctor. Okay, we need not to send anything here. We just need to send success, that's all. Again I am going to click on it, approve. Superb. Here you can see status got changed successfully and it got approved. So now if I go to the Varun account, I must get 1 or 2 notifications because the request has been failed 2 times. That's the reason we might get the notifications 2 times. If I go to home and if I refresh, here you can see I got the notification 2 times. So because there is an API issue, that's the reason I got 2. So here we should have the margin top between the 2 notifications, not only 2, whatever it may be. So let's go to the notifications.js card mt2. Here also mt2. Yeah, now we have the space. So I'm going to click on any one of these in the user. Here you can see here also the status got approved. Now I'm going to the home page. I'll go to the notifications. I'll make it mark all as seen. So these are seen notifications. Remove. So I have removed it. Home. Now I am going to reject the second second appointment from the doctor. So this is doctor, right? So if I refresh, so I have the first status approved. Now I want to reject the second one. Here you can see the second one is rejected. Now if I refresh the Varun account, I should get a notification. Your appointment status has been rejected. Here you can see if I click on this, I got the status is equal to rejected. So by this we have completed the appointments also. So in the notifications I am observing an issue from the last few lectures. So if I click on this scene, if I clear the delete all, it is not deleting for the first time. So let me check. Delete all notifications. Where is it? Delete all user route. Delete all notifications. So user.seen notifications is equal to empty, user.unseen notifications is equal to empty, and updated user is equal to find by ID and update. So instead of these I will use await user.save. It should work now. I'm going to make this as mark all as seen. It got updated. Now if I click on this delete all, for the first time only the notification should be cleared. Superb. All notifications. So here we are getting the error message, that means wrong message. I'm going to make it message is equal to all notifications cleared. That's all. So that's it guys. This is about the bookings and appointments. Thank you. Welcome back guys. In this lecture we are going to work on the testing of our complete application. So we are going to delete the complete old data and we are going to create a new user, doctor and admin, and we'll be testing from scratch. So if we found any bugs, we are going to fix it on the spot. So first of all, in this booking appointment page we are going to have some of the doctor details because it is looking complete empty. So what we can do means let's go to the doctor.js. So copy the complete content and go to the doctor appointment.js. Oh sorry, book appointment.js, and here you will be having the call right. So in the first call 8 you are going to display this, and in the second call 8 you are going to display the normal doctor details, and you will not be having any card or all those things, just details. That's all. Remove this div. Here also remove the div, and also timings. Timings is already there. Here also first name last name is also already there. Remove HR also. So here the length should be same for the second column also. Now let's see. Yeah, so we can bring down this here or we can keep it at the left side only. So I'll add some gutter. Gutter is equal to 20. That is equal to 20, and so the space is, lot of the space is empty. So what we can do means we can have one icon here instead of this doctor information. So we can put the doctor information here itself. So what I will do means I'll copy this p tags and I'll put it bottom of this timings. Not this, not in the H1, outside of the H1. So we are having the timings and these details, and now I'm going to have some margin top for this row. Class name is equal to mt5 mt-5. Yeah, we got the booking, and now I'm going to have an image of the booking. So just go to the Google Images. Oh, just write booking. Where is images? Appointment booking, or you can see book now. So copy this image address, copy image address. Let's see if you have any other. Yeah, I think this is looking good. Just copy, and in the second call MD, that means in the second call, just put an image of this. Now let's see. So we got an image. So now what I will do means I'll put the image in the first div, that means in the first part of the row. Here, and we can also have the height and width of the image. width should be 100%, width should be 100%, and height should be, sorry, GHT, height I want only 300, or else I'll write in the strings only 300. We can increase the height, let's make it 400. Yeah, this looks good. And now for this gutter I'm going to write items. I think we'll be having align items, align center, align center, and also justify center. Align will be having top, middle, bottom. Okay, I just write middle. Yep, this is look very clean. So here you can see we are having this book now button, and we are going to check the availability. So based on the availability, we are going to get the slots. So now I'm going to log out, and I'm going to remove the complete stuff in everything. This is appointments, this is users. Come on, my MongoDB has stuck. Yeah, users. So I'm going to remove the users collection. Okay, so I'll delete the documents instead of collection. Delete, 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 delete. Doctors, here also I'll be deleting everything. Appointments, delete, and also this one also be deleted. So now we have empty collections. Refresh. So let's start from the admin. First we should have the admin. Now if I try to log in with the existing credentials of the admin, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, user does not exist. Now I am going to register shadmin at gmail.com. email, oh sorry, name will be admin, I'm keep on confusing. shadmin at gmail.com. password 1234567 register. User created successfully, and I have been navigated to the login page. So now I will go to the admin dashboard. Email will be shadmin at gmail.com. 1234567 login. So this is the admin interface. If I refresh, oh sorry, why we are getting user? It should be admin, right? Yeah, exactly. So we have registered, but we have not changed the we have not given the access of admin to the user. So here I am going to give it true. So the user got the admin access. Now if I refresh, it got turned to admin. So the admin is having home, users, doctors, profile, and logout. So this is the admin profile. So in the Chrome, I'll keep the admin profile open. So here you can see this is the normal screen, and I will keep the admin profile open. Now what I will do, I'll open an incognito window. So here first I'm going to open localhost 3000, and I will create a user with name Satya. Email is equal to satyaprakash195 at gmail.com. password 1234567 register. User created successfully. So email, and I'm going to log in 5678. So I have to get the user interface. So here you can see I got sh user login. So if I open the admin and if I go to users, I should get the user details. Here you can see Satya, so registered on these details. So here also created it, date should be refracted. So this is one of the bug. So we should be having only one format in the entire application. So let's go to the users list and doctors list. Import moment here. Import moment from moment. So this is created at right. It should have the render So created a movement dot created. So this is record and text. So moment of record dot created at and the format should be dd yyyy. Now let's see. Yeah, it got changed successfully. So even for the doctors list also I'm going to change it. Just copy the same thing, go to the doctors list, created it, paste it, import moment. That's all. So now if I go to the doctors list is empty. I'll go to the home. Here also there is nothing, no doctors available. So here we can show a message if there is no doctors or all those things. So that's up to you. You can show an image, you can show the labels, all those things. So I will give the code, you can have the designs. Now Satya will apply the doctor account. So here you can see. So I am going to apply the doctor account. Satya is the first name and last name is Reddy. And phone number will be 9989649278. Website will be satya.com. Address will be Hyderabad, India. Specialization cardiology. Experience 6 years. Fee per consultation 750. Start time, my start time will be 8 o'clock to end time 16. So 8 to 16 is my working hours. Submit. Doctor account applied successfully. So now if I refresh the admin, I should get a notification. This is the expected scenario. Here you can see admin got the notification. If I click on the notification, admin Satya Reddy has applied for a doctor account. If I click on this, I went to the doctors list. Here you can see there is a doctor account approval request, status pending. Now if I refresh the page of the Satya, still he is user only because the doctor account has not been approved. Now I am going to approve it from the admin. Admin approved. The doctor account status has been approved. I'll go to the notifications and I will clear my notifications, mark as seen, delete all. Now what is the expected scenario? Satya has to get the notification that his doctor account has been approved after refresh. So even without seeing the notification also, he can understand that his role will be changed here after refreshing. Here you can see the role got updated and the home got populated with the approved doctor details, and he also got the notification. Your doctor account has been approved. Mark all as seen. I am going to delete. So now admin functionality is working fine. Doctor functionality is also working fine. So if I go to the doctor appointments, there is nothing here, no data. If I go to the profile is populated. He can update the things. So now I want to update the doctor website. So instead of satya.com, I'll just write satyadoc.com or satyareddy.com. I'm going to submit. So if I go to the profile again, the website got updated. So the doctor update is also working fine. Now what we have to test, the remaining thing is user role. Doctor role and admin role is working as expected. Now let's go to the user. So I'm going to log out and I will create a user with the name Shravani. So name is Shravani, and here email is equal to shravani@gmail.com 1234567 register. So user created successfully. Now I will log in with the Shravani's credentials. So refresh. Yeah, there is no issue. So shravani@gmail.com. shravani@gmail.com. Password 1234567 login. So Shravani has logged in to the user role because she is not having any admin access or doctor access. So she got logged into the user access. So now if she goes to the appointment, her appointments is empty. She has not booked any appointments. She can apply the doctor, but she's not a doctor, she's just a user. She has enrolled in this application to book the doctor appointments. So if you go to the profile, we don't need the user profile. This is also a bug, so I'm going to delete the profile for the user. So let's go to the components and layout, user menu, remove the profile tab. So user is not having any profile. Yeah, so home, after applying doctor, she will get the profile here to update the doctor credentials or all those things. So now Shravani wants to book the Satya's doctor appointment. So Satya is the doctor, Shravani is the user. She want to book the appointment. So first she will notice the timings 8 to 16, phone number, address, fee per visit. If you want to add any other things also, we can add it. So let's add the website also. We have the website. So let's go to the book appointment page. This is book appointment. This is the fee per visit. After fee per visit, I am going to have website. Website doctor.website. Now it is also having the website. So to these details and to these booking forms, I am going to have some padding, also the margin MT2. Now I got the gap, so these are looking clean. Now first she will check the availability. So she want to book on date 28th. Timings is equal to 9 to 9 o'clock. So on 28th 9 o'clock she want to book the doctor appointment of Satya. So first she will check the appointment, or she will check the availability. Appointments available. Got the book now button. So after booking now, we have to show the message and we have to clear these details. So that's the expected one. Where is it? Book appointment. Oh, already we are clearing, I think, or else let me clear success. Here I'll just write set time is equal to empty, and set date is also empty after booking. So she got, now once again I'll click on the check availability. So appointments is available. So if appointments is available, we should not show the check availability once again, or else, yeah. So if the appointments is already available, she has already selected the date. So if she's already selected the date, we don't need two buttons. We have to give only one button. If she again changes the date, then we will show the check availability button. So I'm going to make some changes in the UX. If not is available, then I will show this button. Yeah, so on this date already the bookings are available. That means she can book the appointment. So she don't need to check this again. If she changes anything, she changed her mind and she want to book on 29th. Now she has to check the availability. Appointments available. Now she will book. That's all. Appointment booked successfully, but the details didn't got cleared. Let me check why. Book now. Set time, set date. Why the details didn't got cleared? Okay, I'll make it empty string. So I'll try to book the appointment on 30 also, June 30 also. Check availability, bookings available. Now I'm going to book one more appointment the next day only with the same time. After this, the appointment booking request is successful, we have to clear. The expected result is these two things should be cleared. Error booking an appointment. Oh, this is check availability, right? Let's refresh. Okay, so we will do the second booking later because we got confused here. So if I check the availability, appointments, booking appointments available. Now I am going to book now. Something went wrong here, error booking appointment. So if I am trying to book on 36/2022, it is showing error booking. Let me cross check. Time is required. Got it. This is because the details got cleared. Actually, what it is, the details got cleared, but it is not going away from the entity elements. So actually, if I check the payload, it is sending empty values available. If I book now, here you can see, I think it is sending empty values. Oh, date, there is no time here if you observe. So this is the issue. So we will fix the issue now itself. So first of all, we will confirm the remaining changes in the doctor profile. So this is the admin right, logout, because admin functionalities are working fine. So here in the normal tab, I am going to log in with the Satya Prakash 195. This is the doctor 1234567 login, refresh. Now I got the doctor. So I got one notification only. Appointment request has been made by Shravani. So I am going to approve. Superb. This is working as expected. There is only one issue in the time slots. So we will fix it now. So mark all as seen, delete all. Now if I refresh the Shravani account, she has to get the notification. Here you can see she got the notification. Your appointment has been approved. If she goes to the appointments, here you can see her appointment is approved with Dr. Satya Reddy. So now while booking. So again I'll go to the booking. So we can what we can do means, let's clear the notifications. Instead of having the user in the screen, we can navigate the user to home screen if it is already booked, or appointment screen. Yeah, this looks good actually. So once the appointment is booked, you have to navigate the user to appointment screen where the status will be shown instead of clearing and all those things. So I'll restart the server, NodeMon server. Now let's go to the book appointment. So instead of having these two things here, after showing the toast message, navigate the user to appointments. So here I'll just write const navigate is equal to use navigate. Now let's book a slot on 30 with the same timing, 10 o'clock. That's all. So now I will try to book the appointment of the same doctor. So 29th is already booked, right? So I am going to book the same time slot. It has to throw the error now. Yeah, appointments not available. Yeah, this is expected only. Even if it is 10:30 also or 10:10 also, it should show the same. Okay, I think we have booked at the 9 o'clock maybe. If I go to the 9, or let's check the appointments. Yeah, 9 o'clock we have booked. That's the reason it is showing available. So let's go to the home, same doctor, same date. If I pick 9:30, it has to throw the error, because 9 o'clock appointment is booked means 9:30 slot will not be available. Appointments not available. Now I am going to book the appointment on 30. Check availability. Appointments available. Now I am going to book it. So after booking, it has to go to the appointment screen. Superb. Appointment booked successfully and status is pending. So here you can see date and time 30/6/2022 pending. Now if I refresh the doctor profile in the another window, the doctor has to get the notification. he got the notification. So notifications, once again appointment request has been made from Shravani. Click on this. So this time I want to reject, because already she has came at 29th. Why she will come at 30? So I will reject. So the appointment got rejected, and I'll clear my notifications also. Delete all. Now the Shravani has to get the notification that her appointment has been rejected. I'll notify, I'll reject, I'll refresh. Here you can see she got the notification, your appointment has been rejected. So if she click on it, here you can see status is rejected. That's all. So the complete expected scenarios are working properly. So I'm going to clear the notifications in the Shravani's account also. That's all. So in the next lecture we will be working on the CSS and responsive fixes. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. In this lecture we are going to work on the CSS and responsive fixes in the application. So as like the previous lecture, in the previous lecture we have tested the functionality. Now in this lecture we are going to work on the UI. That means we will work on the fonts, colors, all those things. So for this the better is user role only, because in the user role only we will be having the lot of screens. So I'll close this and I'll log out, and here I will log in with the Shravani credentials. Shravani at gmail.com 123456778. So this screen also we have to check. Let's open in the mobile view. Working fine. Register is also working fine. Let's go to the login. So login, I'll enter the details 123456778. Login. We got to the home page. So even if we refresh, there is no issue. So I'll close this and I'll navigate to the mobile view. Working perfect, no issues. So now what we can do means, let's go to the appointment screen. So appointment screen also working fine, we don't have any issues. So here you can see we got the everything perfect. And then let's go to table. They can scroll it like this. Oh, here you can see we have some issues in the table in mobile view. Let's fix that. Let's go to the table of appointments, user appointments. I think we need to have one prop like responsive for the table. Let's go and search in the entity responsive table. Entity responsive table. I think we will have a property responsive. Somewhere we should, yeah, responsive columns. So for this what we should have, data source, columns type we have. Here is responsive then, not this, just type responsive. Okay, here it is having responsive MD, not these. Yeah, for columns actually we are having the list of breakpoints which will display columns always visible of. Okay, let's open this in the mobile. It is getting cut. This is because of layout, I think so. So this is not the issue with the entity, this is the issue with our layout. So what I will do, I'll inspect this, keep it here. We should not see this line until unless, so go to the body. So this is the body, right? I'll just write overflow x scroll. That's all. Here you can see, now we can scroll through the table. So for layout we should have this property. Go to the layout .css, go to the body, this is body, overflow X, scroll, important. Compiling, let's compile. Yeah, it got compiled. So now let's view in the mobile view. So the table is working fine, even the normal scroll is also working fine. So now let's check the apply doctor page. So in the web view we don't have any issues. Let's go to the mobile. Oh, sorry, this is inspect. Let's close this. So in the mobile view also we don't have any issues. Now what screen we have? Appointments, booking screen. Yeah, booking screen is also looking very clean now. Here you can see the navbar is constant, so we just need to click on this like this. Appointments, close. Super. So I think we are good with the responsive view also. Let's open the notifications. I think the notifications we have cleared everything. We can see in the direct like this, seen and unseen. The only thing I want to add in the CSS is the page title styling as well as the tables. So we need to have some good page titles. So here you can see in every page we'll have different sizes. So I'll write appointments. So first let's go to the appointment screen and see what we have. Page header. It's not page header, it's page title. Yeah, now it's looking clean. Apply doctor, same style. Even for the admin also you'll be having the same thing. Now let's try to have some styling after the page header. So we can have HR. Yeah, this looks clean. Here you can see for every page header we'll be having an HR. So booking appointment, I think we are having the HR. For notifications we should have an HR. And then let's go to the profile. Here also we should have an HR. We have doctor appointment. Here also we should have an HR. Users list, let's have an HR, horizontal line. Then doctors list, HR. So let's close all the tabs. Close all. Yeah, so now let's go to the pages. Home is having appointments, notifications. Yeah, everything is having HR's lines. So now I think we are good with the CSS also. The only thing is deployment and the pushing code to GitHub. So in the next lecture I'll be working on that. Thank you.